Alright, so in today's video we're going to be looking at shops. All the different exchange shops in the game. We're going to be going over what you should and shouldn't be buying in each shop. Okay, so let's go to the very first shop. The one you're probably not going to be using the most, and that's the Awakened Shard or Gear Chest shop. So every time you pull on the Gear Gacha or the Gear Chests, you get one shard. And you get 11 shards, I think. I think it's 11 or 10 for every temple. Anyway, in this shop, you can waste a lot of shards and it's a big scam. First of all, don't look at any of this side on the shop. Only look at these two items in the entire shop. All of this is a complete scam. Don't look at any of this. The Awaken alloys and the weapons for C17 characters. Now the weapons for the C17 characters here will only be for Big Mom, Shanks. It'll be for the very few characters at the start of the game. It's not the very high-end C17 characters, more of the low-end C17 characters. Still really good characters, they're just not OP. Now the Awaken alloys, as we've said in previous videos, are very hard to get in the game. These are the ones you want to be buying. These. Only be buying these, unless you're going for like Big Mom or Shanks. Maybe you can pick up the weapon, but I just buy these. The weapons you can get in different parts of the game in events and stuff, they're much easier to get. The Awaken alloys are much harder to get. You should definitely only be getting Awaken alloys. So just get the Awaken alloys. Don't get any of this stuff. Don't even bother going to the right. Just get the Awaken alloys. Alright, moving on to the shop you're going to be using every day. The grocery shop, also known as the gold shop. Now there are some good things in this shop. So you have friendship items, you have the advanced to reset card, you have some character shards. These will rotate. These are C15, 16 characters, sorry. You have the sea stone shards for diamonds, never buy these. You will also have, sorry, the gems. Now you can get higher gems as you go up in the levels of story. As you can see I have +4 here. You probably won't have that. You have more green friendship, and then you have XP potions and advanced potions. Now, obviously, the best thing in this shop is the advanced potions, as they're very hard to get, and you need a lot of them. So definitely buy the advanced potions. The friendships items you can buy if you want to. You don't get many, so it's not needed. The gems are very good. Very, very good. You get 50 of them, so they're very good. Definitely buy these for whatever characters you need them for. The XP pods, you can buy them if you want. It's up to you if you have extra gold. The character shards, since you're early into the game, I would definitely buy these to 6 and 7 star the characters, as you do get tons of bonuses for 6 and 7 starring characters. Advanced reset, you can buy that later on in the game when you want to reborn a character. You don't need to buy that like every daily. I just buy the advanced potions daily. The gems if you want, and the character shards mainly. Alright, moving on to the arena shop. So the arena shop, you have universal shards, you have some character shards. You get so Rayleigh, Marco, A shards, and Luffy Supernova. You can also get red dials, as you can see I've bought them. You can get Heroes Soul Selections red tier, and you can get dial shards. So obviously the best thing to buy in this shop would be the advanced universal shards. Always buy this daily. You'll need it for every character, and you'll be surprised over the months playing you'll rack up like 200-300. So you buy one every day. The next thing I would be looking at buying is probably the character shards for Marco, Ace, Luffy, Supernova, getting them to 7 stars first. So always buy the universal shards, then get these characters 7 stars. Really, you can work on him if you want, but I don't think he's needed. The red dials are very good, but you need 4,000, so this is more mid-game. This stuff is more mid-game. I wouldn't worry about buying the dial shards at all. Yeah. Obviously don't buy the War Spirit reset card until you want to reborn a character, so. Moving on to the next shop, the Trial Shop. The Trial Shop includes a skill reset card, the deck scrolls, your awakened gems, your soul jades, your adventure souls, soul gems, and some character shards. So it's mainly for index stuff and adventure souls with a couple of character shards. The things you should be looking out for is the deck scrolls and the soul jades mainly. If you want to get a big boost early on in the game, 100% buy the deck scrolls off cooldown. Just always buy them. The soul jades, they're so hard to get in the game, highly valuable. Mid to late game, always buy these. The awakened soul gems, you can buy these maybe early game to get you started, but you do get some later in the game from events. You can also buy the adventure souls if you want to get you started. The soul gems basically never buy. They're not. You get tons of them from Fire Trials, so there's no point in buying them. The advancement scrolls, I haven't really bought any of them yet because I haven't really needed them. These are late game, much later in the game. Don't worry about these till you need them. The character shards, always buy these to get them to 7 star. So you can unlock them in the deck scroll and get more stats for your crew. Leave Shiki till very last. I wouldn't even buy him to be honest. I just buy the deck scrolls, the soul jades, the character shards, and then if you want you can buy the orange and the awakened gems if you want to get started. Obviously don't buy the skill reset card until you want to reborn a character as per usual. Moving on to the guild shop. Now the guild shop has the gadget reset card, Nami Supernova, Mihawk, and Flame Fruit. Sabo, sorry. It also has the rings and the necklaces, and you can get time limit crew tickets. You can get lucky scrolls and raffle tickets. You can also get gear scrolls, which I highly recommend not buying. You can just grind those very easily. The best things you want to buy in this shop are 100% the rings. Always buy these. And the lucky scrolls. They're the two things you want to be buying. You want to be buying the advanced rings, the lucky scrolls, and then probably the character shards. You don't need to buy the gear scrolls as you can grind them, and yeah, that should be it. Obviously don't buy the gadget reset card as we said earlier until you want to reborn a character. Alright, so that's the standard shops that you'll be using daily. Alright, so let's move on to the PvP shops. So the first shop we have is the Vanquisher War Shop. So you can access the shop from up here, clicking on exchange. Now the Vanquisher War Shop uses these 3 metals as currency. So you have your orange, red ones, you have your gold ones, and your silver one. Now every time you win in Vanquisher War, you'll get a gold one. Every time you lose in Vanquisher War, you'll get a silver one. Now down the bottom here, you can also exchange them. So you can exchange your gold ones for your red ones. You can also exchange your gold ones for your silver ones. Now what is in the shop? Now in the shop is Big Mom shards. You also have Bo Hancock shards, you have Enel shards, and then you have these Inshore King shards, You also have the Sea King shards for the Sea Cow, and then you have the Kaiju stones, the medium and the small Kaiju stones for upgrading your Sea Kings. You also have these Solar Pirate Gems for upgrading your pirate ships, and lastly you have your Bronze War Spirit for upgrading your fighting spirits. Now, what is the best thing to buy in this shop? Well, obviously the best thing to buy in the shop, in my opinion, is the War Spirits, as they are the hardest things to get in the game. You can only get these from events. They are much harder to get. So I always buy the War Spirits. You don't need to buy these Soul Pirates. As you can see, you get a lot in the game. You don't need to buy any of these. You can maybe buy the medium Kaiju stones. But the basic ones you get a lot of, so you don't need to buy these. The character shards, I wouldn't buy any of these. Maybe Big Mom if you're really pushing for 6-star early Big Mom. Bo Hancock is not good, and now isn't good. I wouldn't buy either of these. I wouldn't even buy them to 7-star the character. Don't even bother. So just don't even bother with these. The silver tokens I would either use on... Sorry, the silver medals I would either use on the... I'd probably use them on the Sea Cow, honestly. To get a early Sea King for... If you're not a very high spending player or anything. If you're more of a free to play player, I'd definitely pick up the Sea Kings. But yeah, mainly the War Spirits is what you want to be looking out for. Alright, let's move on to the next shop. So the next shop is the Guild War Shop. We click here. The Guild War Shop is mainly just for friendship. Mainly just for friendship and character shards. These character shards, I wouldn't buy any of them. I just use this shop to basically get more friendship, more speed on your characters. So I would the only thing I buy is these and these. This is all I buy in the shop. So I would only buy it for friendship. This is basically your friendship shop. Right, let's move on to the next shop. The X-Server Vanquisher Shop. Yeah, the X-Server Vanquisher Shop is much better. Much better. And it really revolves around crew flags, sorry. Really revolves around crew flags. So as the same as the Vanquisher Shop, every time you win you get a gold medal, every time you lose you get a silver one, and down the bottom they can be exchanged. I believe, yes, the gold can go to silver if you want. The best things to buy in this shop is obviously the C17 exclusive pirate flag selection. It does cost 720 wins. Now that will take you a long time to get up, but it is worth it. These flags are insane boost for your characters. Absolutely insane. This is the best thing to buy in the shop. I wouldn't buy any of these character shards. None of the characters are really good, except for Blackbeard. You could buy Blackbeard if you're rushing for Blackbeard early. Don't buy any of these. With the silver ones, I would just buy I would just buy these. The advanced pirate flag essence to upgrade your pirate flags. That's what I use it for. Or you can use it to get more gold if you want. But the silver ones I'd mainly use for the essence, and the gold ones I'd use for the flags. The C17 flags here, and then I would use it for the red flags here. This is what I'm going to be using now. Since I've got all my flags for my main characters, I'm going to be using to reroll and get red flags for the bottom. So you buy these, or you can buy these to expand your flags, limit break them. So they're the things you want to be buying. You want to be buying the essence, the C-17 pirate flags, the red flags, and then the SNT limit breaker flags. They're the best things to buy in the shop. Let's move on to the next shop. I think it's the Server Mine War Shop. So the Nexus Server Mine War Shop just in the top left here. Now in order to get this currency, the rocks or whatever they're called, not sure what they're actually called. You just have to sign up to the game. You'll get a ranking. You can attack players and go up the rankings if you like. And then you get 180,000 daily. Once the event is finished, you'll get a bonus based on how good your server is done. Now the best things to buy in this shop, ignore the character shards, don't buy any of those. Don't buy these. The only thing you want to buy in this entire shop, in my opinion, is this right here. The Hero Soul Selection, all golden chest. This gives you a golden soul selection of any character you want. This is the best thing in the game you want to buy. You want to be buying these. Only these in this entire shop. This is the only thing I buy in the entire shop. I don't even bother buying these character shards. I don't bother buying any of them. Only buy these. Because you'll get a huge boost and trust me, you'll need them. Now, for the last shop? Yeah, the last shop. It's the Inter-Server Summit War Shop. Now, for this shop, you'll be getting these gold coins every time you win a battle or at the end of a ranking. You get ranking rewards and you get these gold coins. Now, this shop is mainly for combo card characters, so you'll probably not be buying much early game in this shop at all. I don't think I bought anything in this shop for months. Basically the only things you want to be looking out for is the character shots. If you don't really have a combo character, there's no need to buy any of these marks or these souls or the mount slots or the combo card expansion slots. You basically just want to be buying Nami. Nami is the best character. Let's just buy her right now. Nami is the best character, one of the highest top tier characters in the game. 100% always buy her, every time. And then the rest is up to you. If you want 6 and 7 starter characters, I mainly just buy Nami, that's about it. So it's mainly up to you, what you want to buy in that shop. And that's the large shop, so if this video was any help for you, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.